We want to do our thigh. Don't mind the underwear. Hello everyone, I'm Melissa here and welcome to your Melissa Moment. Hello everyone, I'm Melissa here. Welcome to your Melissa Moment and welcome to, I don't know, how about, hey, I haven't seen you guys in a really, really long time and obviously the format of this channel is changing day. I don't know what to call today, you guys. So if you've been following me for a while, you know that normally I put out a new video 5 days a week, sometimes 6, and usually they're themed. But I also mentioned that I have started a new job. My first job working outside of my home in 10 years. So obviously that changes my schedule drastically. Yeah, filming's been hard. It's taken kind of a back seat and I'm really sad about that because I love creating videos and I love creating videos for you guys to watch. And the fact that I haven't been able to do that actually is impacting my overall mental health way more than I expected it to. I have to try to figure out how I can make this work because it really is good for me and my mental health to continue to do these videos. And I've been struggling a little bit lately, I'm not gonna lie. So I mentioned before, I don't know what a Melissa Moments channel is gonna look like anymore. It's obviously different. It's obviously changed. I don't feel that we are quite on track yet. There have been some videos that were filmed that are coming up, but the way it is now, I used to film during the week when my husband was at work and my daughter was at school and it was just me here and it was great. But now I work every day during the week and that only leaves weekends. And obviously my husband's home, my daughter's home. And it makes it really difficult because I don't really want to say to them, okay, guys, I am filming for the next 3 hours. You have to either stay upstairs and be quiet or you have to leave because that's not fair. And I'd rather spend time with them on the weekends when they're home. So I'm still trying to figure out how to maintain this or to change it so that it still works. So thank you for your patience. I've had a few of you reach out to me saying, hey, no videos. What's going on? Are you okay? Yeah, for the most part, I'm okay. Just trying to navigate this new self, this new identity about me working outside of the home again. So yeah, I'll talk more about that on a Wellness Wednesday because, you know, wellness is still very important. So I will be talking more about that. And speaking of wellness, this is a Wellness Wednesday. This is what we're going to call it because we have an unboxing today, but it is about wellness. So yeah. So after that very long pre-introduction, let's do a quick reintroduction. Hey everyone, Melissa here. Welcome to your Melissa Moments and welcome to Wellness Wednesday. Today we have an unboxing. Now this was almost an impulse purchase. It wasn't. It wasn't necessarily something I was looking for. I was looking for something, but I didn't know it would be this. And it may not be. Let me explain. I have struggled with my weight since I was a baby. And I know that sounds strange, and you're like, sure you have. Trust me, I have. If I had pictures, I would put them everywhere for you to see. Okay? I was a child of the 80s. I was a child that was raised on formula created in the 80s, which was very high calorie. I was a child with parents that I would say worked a lot, but weren't necessarily active parents, if you know what I mean. I was a child that was never really in any extracurriculars, sports, anything to do with exercise. I was an only child, so I was by myself a lot. I didn't have any friends, so I didn't have playtimes with other kids. I was a fat child from the time I was a baby. I'm not lying. I really was. And I struggled with it all the way into my 30s. And then I had weight loss surgery and I lost a lot of weight. And then I had a baby and I gained a lot of weight. And then I had weight loss surgery and I lost a lot of weight. And now in my 40s, I'm gaining a lot of weight. And I don't know why. I'm aware, and I feel that I have taken all the right roads and done the right research to try to stop and reverse what's happening. Now, I am not a professional, okay? I am not trained in nutrition, dietitian, trainer. I'm just me. And this is just my experience and my opinion. So please do not take anything I say to heart. Do not take anything I say and run with it before consulting your primary caregiver. I'm just me, and this is just my opinion and experience, okay? I have talked to dietitians, I have talked to nutritionists, I have talked to naturopaths, I have talked to my family doctor, I have been referred to endocrinology, which I'm still waiting because good old Saskatchewan healthcare, when you get referred to a specialist, you're usually waiting, 3+ years before you even get an appointment. Tell me our healthcare system isn't broken. So I feel like I'm doing everything, right? I'm tracking what I eat. I am a power lifter. I train, 3 times a week consistently. I have a personal trainer. I eat all the right things. I document all the things. I get enough sleep. I get all my water in. Like, I'm checking off, all the little things that the textbooks and Google and doctors and everyone says you need to do to lose weight. I'm doing all of it. Yet, my weight is going up. The scale is going up. Now, don't say to me, Melissa, muscle weighs more than fat. Girl, I know, okay? This isn't my first rodeo. I take my weight. I take my measurements. I keep track of how I feel in my clothes and how my clothes are fitting. And I have evidence to prove to you that I'm not gaining muscle. Now, I might be, but I'm also gaining fat because things are not going the way they should be with the measurements or the clothes either. So, there is a fine line, right? And body dysmorphia is real, and I have it. And there's a fine line, and it's tough to stick with things. So I told myself I would never do this again. I told myself I would never fall into those fad diets and the pills and the creams and all the things that people try to sell you. That's a miracle weight loss, right? I've thought about Ozempic and what's the other one? The one that starts with an M. I've thought about all those. I know there's pros and cons, and I know there was a lot of stuff in the media about how Ozempic is horrible and all that stuff. But if you have never, hear me when I say this, if you have never experienced what it's like to be overweight and what it's like to try to lose weight, then don't give me your opinions, okay? Because until you've lived it, you don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like. And I understand that it may not be the best thing, but there comes a point where you get desperate and you're willing to do and try anything and everything. You would move mountains, okay? Trust me. Now, the only reason I haven't gone down the Ozempic road is I can't stand needles. You guys, I can't do it. I mean, even getting blood work done, I go for blood work all the time. I hate it, but I'm okay with it because someone else is doing it. I can't look at it. I have to distract myself, but I can get through it. But injecting myself, I can't do it. That's why I pray to God I'm never like diabetic or anything where I need to administer needles into my own body, because I can't do it, you guys. I can't do it. I'm sure if I tried and I did it enough, I would do it, but I can't. I can't do it, okay? So that's really not an option for me. Unless I find a ride or die friend that's willing to come to my house and inject me every day or every week or whatever it is, I don't even know. Until I find that ride or die, I can't do it. I can't do it. So I came across, I don't even know. I don't know if I was researching, I probably was, because I'm a research queen. I like to research things before I do them, especially when it comes to things involved in my health. So I came across a company. Okay, there's always a company. Never fails. There's always a company, you guys. There's always a company. And this company is called Endorfix. Okay? Endorfix. Let me tell you about them first. Okay? So their website says, "Welcome to Endorfix, the first step toward feeling like you again." I also want to say, I think a big part of my weight gain and the fact that I can't lose it has to do with perimenopause. Okay? That's a whole other Wellness Wednesday. Friends, that's a whole other numerous Wellness Wednesdays. Okay? I am 44. I'm going to be 45 this year. I know I don't look it. Thank you. I do have great skin. Thanks so much. But I feel like I'm in perimenopause. I have so many symptoms. So many. And I'm this close to going to jail every day for murder. This close. I wish I was lying. I feel I'm in perimenopause. My doctor would disagree with me because the blood work doesn't support that. Well, you know what I think about the blood work. So anyway, let's continue on. Endorfix, okay? Life won't wait, and neither should you. This is direct from their website, okay? Direct from their website, okay? We created Endorfix as the helping hand that supports you in reclaiming your energy, your focus, and your control on your terms. A smarter way that puts you in control. Your health shouldn't be complicated or filled with empty promises. That's why we create a simple, effective alternative, transdermal patches that deliver what your body needs when it needs it without the crashes, calories, or compromises. Okay? Now, I believe in dermal patches because many, many years ago, I was on birth control and it was a patch. And the hormones traveled through the patch, through my skin, and that was my birth control. And I think I changed it every week. And that's how I know that transdermal patches are a thing. Like, there is proven studies that these do work. So I'm listening, Endorfix, I'm listening, okay? Transdermal technology has been used in medicine for ages. Think nicotine patches or birth control, see? We're taking this tried and true approach and making it accessible for everyday energy and appetite management. By bypassing the digestive system and liver, our patches require fewer ingredients for the same effect, which giving you full control over dosage, apply it, absorb it, remove it whenever you're ready. With our energy patch, you can power through your day without stimulants that take over your system. With our appetite suppressant patch, you get a gentle yet effective approach to managing hunger designed for real life, not extremes. Okay? Now, I started looking into this for the weight loss patch, but then the energy patch caught my attention because I'm having issues. So many. But one of the things I'm having issues with is energy. I crash every day. Typically after I eat, I crash. And what I mean by that is I literally get exhausted to the point where I fall asleep. Now, I am a person that doesn't fall asleep easily. I don't. I'm a person that doesn't nap easily, and I can't nap. If I nap during the day, typically I wake up feeling worse. I'm one of those people. Other people can literally have a 5-10 minute nap and they wake up refreshed and ready to go. That is not me. So the fact that after I eat, usually in the mid-afternoon, usually around 3 o'clock, I get to the point where my body is exhausted and I fall asleep, that's not normal for me. So the energy patches also kind of made me think, maybe. Why transdermal works? It's a slow, steady release. Nutrients release every 20 minutes, so you decide how long you benefit. Now, this also intrigued me because typically I cannot take slow release medications because I am a post-bariatric patient. And what that means is because they have changed my digestive system, things that enter my digestive system exit my digestive system much quicker than a normal person. So the slow release medications, when I ingest them orally, don't last in my body. I can't do slow release. However, this is a transdermal patch through my skin. So I feel like because that's not going through my digestive system, it should work. It should be okay. Now, again, I'm not a professional. I could be completely wrong. But just thinking about it, and I'd like to think I'm a fairly smart person, I think it'd be okay. Full control. You remove the patch, and within minutes, you're free of lingering effects. So literally, as soon as you take that patch off, you're not getting the hormone anymore. Makes sense, right? Less is more. Because nutrients absorb through the skin, we can use fewer stimulants while still providing the same impact. That sounds good to me. Because I'm one of those people that I do not like taking medications unless I absolutely have to. I won't even take Tylenol unless I absolutely have to. I prefer more natural things. I don't like putting chemical in my body unless I have to. There are some things I will, like obviously I have a thyroid condition. So yes, I take a thyroid medication every single day. I don't like doing it, but I know I need to do it to function. That's important. Transdermal technology is trusted and safe, but we're using it in a new way for everyday wellness. Endorfix isn't just about products, it's a movement for people who want to take back control of how they feel, free from sugar-laden drinks, harsh stimulants, or restrictive diets. It's about choosing yourself every day, okay? Okay, so why they started, all that kind of stuff. Endorfix was built from a place of understanding and necessity. As someone who has always been passionate about helping people find real solutions, Aloni Beno, I might say that wrong, I apologize, knew that we needed a new approach to how we become the best version of ourselves. We needed something that was safe, sustainable, truly worked with your body. That's how Endorfix was born. Today, we've helped hundreds of thousands of people across Australia, New Zealand, the USA, and Canada find a better way to feel their best, and we're only just getting started. Okay. So they have two products, energy skins and appetite skins. Okay. Now, I was interested in the appetite skins. So first, let's talk with, they do have a 14-day money-back guarantee. Now, a lot of these companies do that. What I don't like about it is I'm like, 14 days, that's only 2 weeks. Am I really going to notice if the product is working or not in 2 weeks? Probably not. I usually feel and tell myself, anytime I start a new supplement or product, I like to give it 3 months. 3 months for me to see if it's working or not. 2 weeks seems, I don't think I'll be able to tell anything in 2 weeks, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But it does say here, we know cravings can be overwhelming. It's not just about willpower. That's why we offer a 14-day money-back guarantee. If our appetite suppressant skins don't help you feel more in control, we'll refund your purchase. Because you deserve results, not another empty promise. Okay, so I get it. I just don't know if 2 weeks is going to be enough time. Now, they actually do, on their websites, do a comparison with their appetite skins versus Ozempic. So let's talk about their comparison. Appetite skins delivery method. Peel and stick. It's transdermal. There's no pills or injections. Ozempic delivery method. Weekly injections, requires needle handling and disposal. Well, I know for me, I prefer patches. Okay? Appetite skins, GI and health concerns. Low GI upset. It bypasses the stomach. No known bone or organ damage. That's what I need as a post-bariatric patient. It bypasses the stomach. I can't have it going through my stomach. Okay? Ozempic, GI and health concerns. Common side effects with Ozempic: nausea, bloating, diarrhea, potential risk for bone density and gallbladder issues. I don't want those side effects. Now, I've never tried Ozempic, so I don't know if those side effects are real or if those side effects would affect me. I don't know. Appetite skins, cost and accessibility. It's a moderate price, according to them. No prescription is needed. Buy online, straightforward usage. Ozempic, cost and accessibility. Often expensive without insurance coverage. Requires prescription and medical supervision. Again, I'm leaning toward the patches. Appetite skins, long-term success potential. High, 70% when used consistently. Multi-ingredient synergy supports sustainable weight control. Ozempic, long-term success potential. High while on the medication, but weight regain if stopped. GI discomfort often leads to early drop-off. Now, what's interesting in this one is it says the appetite skins has a high success rate when used consistently, but it doesn't actually say if the weight returns if you stop using them. To me, using them consistently means using them forever, right? But they had no problem saying Ozempic is good while you're on it, but once you're off, potential weight gain. So I don't really sway one way or the other with that one. I think that one's probably the same for almost every kind of thing you use. When you stop using it, chances are it's going to stop working. That's just my thoughts and my opinions, okay? So it's got here, the patch is a result of years of research, collaboration with top industry experts. Every ingredient and dosage has been carefully chosen to maximize effectiveness, minimize risks, deliver sustainable results you can rely on. Peel and stick. Convenience, effortless use. Stomach-friendly delivery, bypasses digestion to reduce GI distress. All-day control. Smooth, long-lasting appetite suppression. No crash. Multi-ingredient power. Powerful multi-ingredient synergy delivers real results. Needle-free. Gentle yet effective. Okay. Here's the things that are inside of it. If you're wondering what ingredients, let's go through it. Some of these I'm not going to know, okay? What is it? So here it tells us. It's got something called 5-HTP, okay? Which apparently boosts serotonin levels to improve mood and control emotional eating. It helps you stay positive and motivated on your journey. That's why they have it in there. They have Garcinia cambogia, which I'm sure you've heard of. It naturally curbs appetite and reduce cravings. It's included to help you feel satisfied and in control of your hunger. It also has alpha lipoic acid, or ALA. It supports cellular energy production and metabolic efficiency. It helps your body convert food into sustainable energy. It has forskolin, promotes fat metabolism and thermogenesis. It encourages your body to use stored fat for energy. It has capsaicin. It increases calorie burn by gently raising your metabolism, and it enhances the effectiveness of other ingredients. It has green tea extracts, supports fat oxidation and boosts energy without overstimulation, provides gentle metabolic boost to help you stay energized and focused. It has yerba mate extract, provides sustained energy and mental clarity, keeps you sharp and focused throughout the day. It has fucoxanthin. I'm going to say that wrong, I'm sorry. It encourages overall fat loss by supporting metabolic activity, supports gradual, sustainable weight management. And it has bitter orange extract, enhances energy levels and helps suppress appetite, provides the extra push to keep cravings at bay. Okay? So that's everything it says about it. I don't know, guys. Is it going to work? Is it going to work? Let's open it. Let's have a look at this. Now, I ordered the appetite suppressant. Okay, that's what I ordered. Now, I don't know if they still have it or not, but when I ordered, they gave me the energy patches for free. Now, just a sample of them, not a full package. Okay. So I ordered the appetite skins, which are here. Okay. So this is the box. It says right on the back all the ingredients, safety considerations, who should not use this product, about it, and then company is 100% Australian owned. So yeah, it shows you how much of the ingredients I just listed are in here. It says if you're taking any of the following medications, consult your healthcare provider first. So antidepressants, blood pressure medications, stimulants or other appetite suppressants, diabetes medication. Who should not use it? Pregnant or breastfeeding women, individuals under 18, people with heart conditions, high blood pressure, or liver problems. Okay? So I don't know how many are in here. I want to say it's a month supply, but I could be wrong. Yes, 30 patch pack. This is what it looks like. 30 patch pack. Read the user guide before using the skins. Okay, so these are the patches. They're quite large. They're quite large. Like, that's one right there. Like, that's pretty big. That's way bigger than what I remember my birth control patch being. But anyway, they're quite big, so I don't know. Let's just look through this user guide. I think you do one daily. I think this is a month supply, but I could be wrong. Let's just check. Let me just skim through this quickly. They give you a whole book, how it works. Okay, so what does it say? It says you'll feel the effects kick in within 20 to 30 minutes. Okay? How to use it. Prep your skin. Clean, dry the area where you plan to apply the patch. Avoid lotions or oils for maximum adhesion and effectiveness. Where to apply it. Choose a large, smooth surface like your stomach, your ribs, lower back, or upper thigh. Avoid bony areas or places with creases for optimal comfort. Apply the patch, peel off protective backing, firmly apply on your skin, hold for 10 seconds to ensure it sticks properly. Wear the patch for up to 12 hours during your day. If you want extended support, you can replace the first patch with a second patch for another 12 hours. Each patch is designed for single use. So obviously, you don't need to wear it at nighttime when you're sleeping, right? Because I don't know about you, but I don't usually get hungry when I'm sleeping. So I guess everyone's individual. If you don't usually get hungry until, say, 10 o'clock in the morning, then maybe apply it around 9:30 in the morning, right? Because it says it takes 20 to 30 minutes to kind of kick in. So for me, I'm at work all day. I typically don't eat when I'm working because I'm either way too busy and I forget to eat, or I just don't. So for me, probably after work until bedtime is when I struggle. So I guess it's individual for everyone. Hydration is key. Drink plenty of water throughout the day to stay hydrated and support the patch's effects. Okay, so yeah, 12 hours. So this is a 30-day supply then. Again, it goes through what's in it, very detailed in here. What to expect, okay? They understand every journey is unique. Here's what you can expect. Within 30 minutes, noticeable appetite suppression and improved focus. Within a week, subtle changes in eating patterns with fewer cravings and better portion control. After 4 to 6 weeks, significant progress in appetite management, leading to a healthier, more sustainable lifestyle. Remember, consistency is key. Pairing the patch with mindful eating and regular hydration will maximize the benefits. So again, it says money back guarantee in 2 weeks, but even their pamphlet says subtle changes within the first week. What I hear when I hear subtle changes is most people, especially if you're not in tune with your body, you're not going to notice anything. It says after 4 to 6 weeks, significant progress with your appetite. So, again, that 2-week money-back guarantee, in my opinion, means nothing. Means nothing. That's for the people that order it and then get gun-shy. Like, ooh, I shouldn't have done that. Give me my money back. That's my opinion, okay? So yeah, potential interaction. So it does say there are some mild side effects. It does say that you can get skin irritation. Rotate application sites to avoid it. So don't keep putting the patch in the same spot every day. Rotate. Makes sense. Mild restlessness or jitteriness in sensitive individuals. very rare temporary nausea or bloating, and dry mouth. Hence the hydration, right? So yeah, I don't know. They do say they have 24/7 customer guidance or support. So this is 30 days. Now, I paid for 30 days $71.55 is what I paid. Now, I feel like that's not Canadian. I think I paid closer to $95, if I'm being honest. Let me check. I feel like that's maybe what I paid. View my order. Let's see. I feel like that's what I paid. Yes, see? I knew it. $100 is what I paid. $99.95 Canadian is what I paid. So I got that 1 month supply of Appetite skins, and then they did send me for a freebie. I got 1 pack of the energy skins. Now there's 6 in here. Okay? It says 6 to 8 hours of precision released energy boost. No digestion, no calories. Look, it's got a tiger on it, or a lion, sorry. It's got a lion to make me feel powerful. Now what's interesting is I don't think it says if you can use the energy and the appetite at the same time. I assume you can. Does it say? Okay, now here's an interesting thing. It doesn't say this on the appetite patches, but on the energy patches, it says the dosage table goes by body weight. So up to 176 pounds, you can get away with 1 patch. But if you're over 176, like me, you need 2 patches. So this is cut in half for me. 6 patches, I only have 3 days here. 3 days of energy. So I don't know about that. And it does say maximum use is only 3 patches a day. So it says if you need an extra boost, apply an extra skin after 30 minutes if desired. But you can't have more than 3 skins. So I can either wear 2 a day or 3 a day. And that's it, which means I have 2 to 3 days worth of energy in 1 pack, which that can get expensive. Now, I understand even $100 for a 30-day supply sounds expensive, but if, okay, you have ever taken supplements or vitamins, you know how expensive those things are. Now, I'm not saying this is to be used instead of, but things like this can be expensive. It's just the way it is. But if this helps me not eat, like during my snacking times when I get snacky, then $100 a month is nothing. Because how much money do I spend a day on food? Right? We're talking, what? $3.33 a day is what this patch costs me. $3.33 a day. That's a third of the price of my Starbucks coffee drink, right? It's all perspective. It all depends how you look at it, honestly. So we're going to try these. We're going to try them. Now, I want to do them separate because I want to really see if things are working or not. Now, obviously, I only have 2 to 3 days worth of energy here. Am I going to be able to tell? in that short amount of time, if these work or not, I don't know. Like, how do I feel right now? Let me assess my body. I feel tired. I feel blah. I don't feel like I have a lot of energy right now. So maybe we should try a patch. Now it says for the body weight 2 patches, but I'm wondering if I can get away with 1. I don't know. How rigid do you think that is, you guys? I don't know. I'm cheap and I want to try to make these last long. I mean, maybe I don't know. I mean, you should follow the directions, right? Because it does say over 176 pounds, 2 patches. And I'm definitely over 176 pounds. Definitely. So I think we will save the appetite ones. And I think we'll start with the energy ones. What do you guys think? I think that's probably a good thing to do. So let's do it together. Okay. I kind of wish, like, the appetite ones, they're just plain. There's no little picture on there. I think it's super cute that they have the little picture on the energy ones. Why, Endorfix, do you not have little pictures on the appetite ones? Why? I think that would have been cute. Okay, so it doesn't say here to clean the skin and everything, but it does say that over there. Now, what's also interesting is in the instructions on the appetite, it didn't say anything about putting it on your arm. Like when I had my birth control patch, I put it on my arm. It didn't specifically say arm. It said stomach, ribs, lower back, or thigh. Do you think that's because they want it close to the digestive area and the arm is just too far away? Because it also says just a smooth, didn't even say chest. Okay, well, I don't really want to put it on my lower back because that's hard for me to reach. I don't really want to put it on my stomach because I do have some rolls and I don't want it getting all, like that. So I guess my thigh is going to be the way to go. So let me get a cloth so we can wipe our thigh clean because it says clean the area. I'm not wearing any lotions or anything, so that's good. Let's see how big these ones are. Oh, these ones are way smaller, you guys. Check this out. They're so much smaller. That's probably also why I need 2. Because the appetite ones are like, the appetites ones are like 4 of these. That's probably why. Interesting. Okay, how does this work? Is this, okay, just peel here. I just want to see how it peels. Does it peel off? Yeah, okay, it peels off. Okay, let me grab a cloth. Hang on. Let me move you back a little. I'm gonna have to stand up for you to see my thigh. Hang on 1 second. Okay, yeah, okay, hang on. So we want to do our thigh. Don't mind the underwear. So we're gonna say probably, I don't know, right there. Like that's my thigh. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Okay. So let's just clean it. I'll put it here. Dry it, right? Okay. Peel it. And I guess there. Stick it. And push on it for 10 seconds. I mean, it's on. It's on my thigh. So, okay. 20 to 30 minutes? Okay, so by 1 o'clock, because it's 12:24 right now, I should feel energy. Now, I also just put 1 on. Should I put 2? I should put 2, right? I just hate doing that. We're going to put 2. I pretty much cleaned that area. It's fine. Let's put 2. So again, do I put 2 in the same spot? Oh, or do I put it in a different spot? Maybe a different spot. Should I do my stomach? I don't know. Should we do the stomach? Let's do the stomach. I'm just trying to see where, maybe here. Okay, let's do the stomach, you guys. Okay, let's do here. Okay. Okay, push it. There it is. There it is. I mean, it's kind of cute. I'm worried when I sit that it's gonna... No, it's good. I mean... I don't know, guys. So we've used 2 out of the 6. By 1 p.m., I should feel something. Now, tell me your thoughts. Endorfix, have you heard of it? Have you used it? Do you still use it? Is it a scam? Does it work? Does it not work? Did you have side effects? Tell me your thoughts. Because it was $100. Now, let's double check the pricing. I'm curious. Here. Let's shop now and see what it says. Oh, there's a free gift here. What does it say? Yeah. So 1 free pack for orders of 5 packs and above. So if you order the energy, 5 packs of the energy, you get a free pack. So here's the collections. So yeah, for the energy patches, if you're curious, they come in skull, lotus, heart, lion, or butterfly. They also have merchandise you can buy. And the appetite skins are just appetite skins. So the appetite skins are $99.95. And I believe that is just the 30-day supply. Now they have 14 reviews, and I know that's not a lot, but 14 reviews come in at 4.9 stars, almost 5 stars. So I don't know how real that is. So yeah, you get 30 patches for $100. Now, if you subscribe, you do get a bit of a discount. I just did a one-time purchase because I'm just testing the waters. But if you subscribe, it saves you $14. So instead of $99.95, it's $85.95 per month. Okay. So I don't know. I mean, there's people here that say, been using mine the last 2 days, have to say they really do work. I don't know. Like, for all we know, these could be fake reviews, right? Like, you just don't know. 12 people gave it 5 stars. 2 people gave it 4 stars. Let's read what it says. One person that gave it 4 stars. This was back on May 23rd of 2025, so not that long ago. I don't feel any side effects. While giving me energy and keeping my appetite in check, I can get through my list of to-dos easily, as before I rarely did. Another person gave it 4 stars because they do work, but they're really big, which is what I said. So they said, these are great. I've been an energy patch fan forever, and I'm also like 100 or so pounds overweight. I've been working on my diet and exercise, and I just feel constantly hungry. My doctor was like, use drugs. And I was like, no thanks. And I'm so glad I picked up a box of these. It made a big difference on my constant desire to eat. The only unfortunate thing I find is these patches are freaking huge. And they show that you can stick them on your tummy or thigh. They won't stick there. Maybe it's the sweating or the constant movement of my clothes. The only place they will stay is my inner forearm or my chest. So then people are like, what's that? Constantly. So I guess it's a win for Endorfix because everyone knows I'm using your product. So, I mean, I don't know. We'll try it. We'll see. So we'll do the energy patches. I mean, I only have enough for 3 days worth. So I will use, I mean, obviously I'm using them today. I'll use them today, and I'll use them consistently. So I'll use them tomorrow and the next day. And then I'll let you guys know. Did they work? Did I feel more energized? Did I feel more pep in my step? We'll find out. Let's check the price. So $95.95 for 30-day supply of Appetite. Let's check let's do Butterfly. Okay, so 1 pack, which has 6 skins, is $19.95. 3 pack, $34.95. 5 pack, $39.95. That's a better deal. Or a 10 pack, $59.95. Oh, there's more. 20 pack, $109.95. 40 pack, $149.95 for 40. See, here's the thing, you guys. A 40 pack. Now, 40 pack, and there's 6 in a pack. So that's 240. But I got to do 2 a day. That's 120. Days worth. That's 4 months worth. Divided by 30 days, that's 4 months. So for a 4-month supply, it's $49.95, which equals about $37.49 a month. So just say $38 a month, which is about $1.27 a day for energy. So $1.27 a day for energy and $3.33 a day for Appetite. That's under $5 a day if you did both. So when you break it down, it's really not that bad if it works. If it works. We'll see. We'll see. Endorfix. We'll see. Also, not a sponsor. Not a sponsor. I paid out of my own pocket with my own money for Endorfix, Appetite, and energy patches. So as always, I will give you my honest review. And if you've been watching me for a while, you know I am honest. I don't sugarcoat things. I tell it like it is. I give my experience and my opinion. So, we'll see. Now, Endorfix, if you are watching, which I know you are because it's a Melissa moment. Everyone watches this. If you want to send me, some goodies, just send me a message and we can chat. But I am curious. I'm hopeful, but I'm cautiously optimistic, right? I want to give these a fair shot. I want to make sure I follow their directions and really see if these are going to work. So, Wellness Wednesday. Let's see. Transdermal patches. Are they going to work or are they not? Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you've subscribed so you don't miss the review on the energy patches to see if they actually did anything. We'll see you guys then. Bye.